What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about the All Blacks, and having announced their squad earlier this morning South African time, last night obviously for New Zealand fans watching, and what a squad they have selected. They've thrown a bit of a bombshell. Owen Franks has been left out. We all know the experience that veteran has to offer for All Black rugby. He's one hell of a player, and will be deeply missed. And I think a lot of people are mixed emotions. Some are upset. I know he signed on after his Crusaders stint with an overseas team, so I think that maybe had a little bit of an impact. But I know Steve Hansen said in the press conference it was a very hard decision for him to make, but Owen made it easy for him but being quite respectful and sportsmanship-like towards it. So I think it's a massive loss for the All Blacks, but it's an opportunity for the new guys to come in and really show up and create some amazing moments like Owen Franks did in the past. But obviously some other news. Sonny Williams has been trusted again with the centre position for the All Blacks. A lot of talk, should he have been there, should have maybe been Marnonu, should Sonny Bill not even be there, but he was selected. Look, he's experienced, he's been around for a long time. I don't have an issue being even a foreigner who's just got a lot of respect for All Black rugby. I think it's great that he's in there. He's got a lot to bring, a lot to prove, and can provide a lot of leadership and skill to the other All Black players who are making their first appearance at a Rugby World Cup. So I think it's a great decision to have him in. I would have selected him, so well done to Sonny Bill. Big one was Brodie Retallick. I think a lot of us thought that he might miss this World Cup because after his massive injury, with thanks to Agnes Snyman's tackle on him, I mean, he looked so sore. I did not see him making the World Cup. I think it's a risk choosing him because I don't think he's fully recovered, but hopefully they're going to rest him a bit so maybe he's back in time for the knockouts. So hopefully it doesn't backfire in their campaign. They've also gone with the two fly halves, which is obviously Richie and Beauden Barrett. Bodie will probably play to and from. A little risk there because what happens if the one gets injured? You've only got really one backup, but South Africa did the same. However, we do have Frans Steyn who can play around. But again, the All Blacks will have their systems in place in order to put players in different positions, and we all know that a lot of the All Blacks can play in various positions, like the Ben Smiths, the Geordie Barretts, and all these guys. So other than that, I don't think that's a big headache, but great to see both talented fly-halves in that squad. Obviously Webb has got called up for the All Blacks, which I think is a great move. A lot of people, some were surprised, some weren't. Good opportunity for him, obviously with TJ Perenara and Aaron Smith. So amazing opportunity for these guys to come in and prove a point. Ryan Crotty's back in the mix. Also talk, he's just come back from I think a broken hand injury or something like that. So he's also just coming back into the swing of things. So a few risk moves from Steve Hansen, but again, he's experienced enough to be able to handle these situations. He's got other players around him that can play while these guys get back to full recovery level. So it's not the end of the world. And I think Steve knows exactly what they're doing. Obviously, the All Blacks are wanting to win that hat-trick to make it their 4th World Cup win, which will be absolutely amazing. They're wanting to make history by winning 3 in a row and getting that 4th, which would be absolutely outstanding. I mean, the All Blacks have been dominating world rugby for so long now that people are always going to put them as the favourites going into this Rugby World Cup. So it's definitely going to be a very interesting World Cup, and I think they've got a hell of a solid squad that they've chosen. I think it's absolutely amazing what they have brought to the table, and I think a lot of predictable choices, some surprises for others. But for me, I think it's a solid squad, and this squad can destroy any nation and potentially win a World Cup and do all that all in one. So great squad in my opinion. I'll go through it right now, and I think this is definitely a team to watch out for, and a team not to look as a pushover. Got to take them one step at a time, especially South Africa, because we meet the All Blacks first. So it's going to be an epic battle, and what a team they've gone with. So let's go through the forwards first. So they've gone with Dane Coles, Cody Taylor, Liam Coltman, Joe Moody, Angus, Nepo, Ofa, I'm not going to say the surnames, I don't want to get them wrong, and Atu Moli. So amazing front row, or well, forwards bench, or forwards team squad selected. Obviously, Cody Taylor, Dan Cole's being amazing players. Joe Moody's also done well. And the other blokes picking up and also being in there to prove a point. Like I said earlier in the video, Owen Francis is a big miss here. But these guys that I just mentioned are capable of taking the All Blacks to the next level. Solid forward pack there. If we look at our locks, number 6, 7, 8, I mean, solid guys. I mean, Sam Whitelock, he's been there before. He's been experienced enough. What a player, what a legend, what a leader on the field and off the field. I mean, great player, solid piece of work, terrified of him. Brodie Retallick, as mentioned, amazing player. Hopefully he's back to form. You've got Scott Barrett, you've got Patrick, you've got Matt Todd, you've got Ardie Savia, who we all know who has just gone from strength to strength. You've got Luke Jacobson, Sam Kane, who's also a miracle worker. That guy had a broken neck not too long ago, and now he's in the World Cup squad. Fantastic stuff for him. And then obviously your captain, Kieran Reid, who will lead the All Blacks into the 2019 World Cup. And could he, the first time, pick up the trophy as captain? Because obviously the great Richie McCaw picked up the 2015 and 11. Could this be Kieran's first time? And Japers, what a pack. What a pack. Some big boys there. Your halfbacks and fly-offs, we've got Aaron Smith, TJ Perenara, and as mentioned earlier, Brad Weber. I mean, Aaron Smith, TJ Perenara, two of the best scrummers in world rugby at this point. I rate TJ Perenara very highly. He's passionate. He leads the Hackers, which is going to be amazing to see in Japan. So great combination there. And then you got Bowden Barrett and Richie Mwanga as your fly-offs. Again, two quality players. How Steve plays him around, it's going to be interesting. Is he going to put Bowden at fullback, or is he going to put Richie on the bench, or switch him around for the stronger, weaker games? We'll have to wait and see, but great to see both players in there. They both are a magnificent force, and will be brilliant to watch. I'm excited to see these guys take the field. And then we get to the centres, as mentioned. Sonny Bill Williams is in the mix. Ryan Crotty as well. Anton Leonard-Brown, amazing player. I mean, we all know what he's done for New Zealand rugby. And then Jack Goodhue, the mullet man, another force to be reckoned with. Amazing centres there to look out for. Obviously, we are missing a few that have been around and about. But you've got a solid centre pairings there that I think can definitely take this team to the next level. So I'm not surprised there, and I think they are solid, great players. And then last but not least, we get to the backs of this All Black squad. We've got George Bridge, who's just come up and shone for the All Blacks. I mean, Severis, another amazing talent who's just shone and gone from strength to strength, especially for the Crusaders. And his speed and movement, even against the Wallabies the other day, was brilliant. You got Rico Ioane, I mean, the highest try scorer of 2018. Magnificent play. He's been a little bit quiet, but I'm expecting big things from him in this World Cup. He might even be the highest try scorer. You just never know. The man himself, Ben Smith, I mean, what a load of experience. What a magnificent player there. Great quality there. And then obviously ending off with Jordie Barrett. So for me, as a South African, as a foreigner, as a fan and a respective person of New Zealand rugby, I think that's a solid squad and terrifying squad. And I'm excited for the Springboks to play the All Blacks in the opening game on the 21st of September. It is going to be awesome, and hopefully we'll see you in that final maybe. It is going to be awesome. What are your thoughts on the All Black squad? It's good, bad, average? Who are you missing? Who do you want in? Who do you want out? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for me, I'm happy with that squad. I think there's a lot of solid blood in there that can definitely cause a bit of chaos or two. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another video. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.